Hello, everybody, and welcome to Live and Let's Dice live here on a Sunday afternoon. My name is Jules Gill, and you join me here at hopefully what will be a fantastic stream. Of course, it will be because I'm playing Dungeons and Dragons with my friends. It's happy Easter times, so let's go from left to right.
Up the Jesus.
Up the Jesus. Big him up. Big him up. He's in the sky, having a pie. What's he up to? Looking at you with his big red eye. Fucking hell. Right. Anyway, so.
The Red-Eye Jedi himself, Jesus Christ.
He is the biggest bifter this side of Kingdom Come. You know what I'm saying? He's there.
What's a bifter?
No.
You don't know what bifter is? Oh, geez. I mean, you're making me sound like a narc. You're making me.
Bifter?
I don't know what a bifter is, Jules. Please tell me. I know what a Bing Bong Bazinga Beam is.
You're Big Billy Bifter.
Big Billy Bifter.
I'm very familiar with a Rusty Charlie. What's a bifter?
a rusty. It's the devil's cabbage wrapped up in a bit of parchment.
Mm.
The Holy Testament.
Scrolls?
Sorry, what?
Oh, right. So it's a Bible thing.
Mm.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. You couldn't possibly have just been talking about weed.
Smoking with the holy roller. No, it's fine. You can talk about drugs on YouTube. You don't get demonetized.
Yeah, you just can't show your dong.
Because you just got to say that it's educational. So it's got
education.
Yeah. So if we talk,
end up like Jules.
If we spoke, that's a few bad mushroom trips, mate, and then you start like pulling your own hair out, and then it never grows
and then
back.
The hair goes.
Yeah, stay the fuck away from hallucinogens. That's my advice. Oh god.
Right. See now. Thanks to John saying that, we are now an educational thing. We're not advocating it. We're actually saying,
"Oh, true." Yeah. Everyone I've ever met who recommended acid talks like this. You should try acid. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I did. Things are going great.
It's kind of
normal.
Is that remind me again how big your one-bedroom bedsit is again? Oh yeah, good. You punched all the way through the walls, have you? Nice. Okay, good. Acid's great, is it? Good times.
Mum says my 45th birthday is next week. It's that sort of shit. It's frightening as fuck. It's no good.
Anyway, let's steer this ship around before it completely destroys everything. We're basically Levingam all over again, and we're just smashing into the harbour. But hello, everybody. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons here on Live and Let's Dice, the most educational podcast with the occasional dice roll that you will ever stumble across. Welcome, everyone, and happy Easter to you lovely boys. Going in from the hard left, it is Mr. Mikey Barry, who is also playing as...
Scampy. Oh, you were queuing me in.
I am. Okay. Yeah, I even did the fingers as well. I figured out which side you're on Discord for me, so I'm just kind of like, hey.
Yeah, I was looking. I'm like, why are you pointing to Twitter?
I'll tell you what.
And I realized it's like, oh, it's me.
What's your fucking name?
Yes, that's a fair point. Like
acid, man, it's a hell of a drug.
Oh, I have attention problems. I'm sorry.
To make sure that everyone knows that we're giving the person the due time that they need. Let's all just turn this way, right? Okay. So it looks like we're looking at Mikey so that he can talk. So we give him the proper time. Wait, no, that way. Yeah, that's it, John. Right way. And other way for you, Lawson. No, Mikey, you're not meant to look anyway. You're meant to look in the camera.
Right.
Right, okay. So this is it. Mikey Barry, who is playing as...
Scampy the Drowned, or I can't remember his full name. Scampanus Elastris, I think his name is. Yes.
Nice.
The warlock, the gnome man, the magic dude.
Hell yeah. And Lawson is our amazing, stupendous, splendiferous DM, guiding us through all sorts of mayhem and mishap. How are you doing, Lawson?
Oh, that puts a lot of pressure on me to be good.
Nah, don't worry about it, man. Like
under promise, and then I can over deliver.
Yeah. Lawson is our shit DM. It just seems too harsh. Just seems too harsh. How you doing, Lawson? You all right?
I'm very well, thank you. I'm very excited to be DMing more madcap shenanigans for you people.
Hell yeah. And as always, the shining exemplar of madcap mischief and full hard fuckery. It is John, who is playing as Guthor the High Note, our orc bard. Half orc bard, apologies.
Oh, and thanks for that beautiful undersell. That's really good. Everything is fucking attainable from here. That's great.
I'm very much about shooting for the stars, mate. Let's just keep going. Just punch up, punch everyone up.
Yeah, fucking constantly. Just attack the famous. Good. That's what I like to do.
Indeed.
So no point killing people no one's heard of.
And
Exactly.
I am playing as Tor, the Goliath monk, who would love to believe that he is very, very peaceful, but usually settles all of his disputes with his fists. So that's us. Let's say hello to you, who are people in the chat. Daryl Hart, Nemesis Paradox, Julie Ann Donnelly,
Hey.
Ledge Vu, Jack, Lassus. Jessica's in the chat as well. Big up. Also, Julie Ann Donnelly has donated $2 due saying Happy Easter to the LALD lads. Big love to you. Thank you very much. And Jackaped has donated as well. These are all just coming through, by the way. I have actually seen that the delay is quite large on this. Saying Happy Easter, guys. Happy Easter to you too, you big ledge.
Easter.
And some people subscribed as well. Drifter1 subscribed and somebody else has also subscribed as well. So thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. Big love, big kisses.
Pops.
So, where were we, gentlemen? The last time that we met up, we saved, and I use the term incredibly lightly, a pilgrim who was being beset by some sirens or harpies that were trying to lure him off the edge of a cliff. We decided
Didn't we start something off his head?
Well, we rescued him and then decided to. I was checked him to see what he was carrying on his body. And he carried a book on his body. We thought it might be like a spell book or something. It turned out to be a book of romance poems. And then for some reason, the High Note decided to lob it at the top of his head as he went down the side of the mountain. And it knocked him out and he was just crying in his own filth and shit. Oh, yeah, that was it. You shat on him. You force-fed him his shit. That was it. Ooh.
Yes.
How did I forget that? How did I remember the romance bit?
I was bullied at school and I take it out on fictional characters.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm the George R.R. Martin of this.
So I went for a walk yesterday with my lovely Welsh friends, and Drury is one of them, and he was telling us about how his party that he plays with D&D is like quite a lot of older people, sort of 40, 45 sort of age range, and he's the youngest person. And he was saying how they don't do anything like when it comes to like, oh, there's a problem. What do you do? They're like, well, we hit the problem, like to try and batter our way through. And he was just describing, he's like, God, don't you hate it, Jules, when you end up with like a party of just like murder hobos that go around killing everything and never even thinking to do anything else? And I'm just like, did it get a bit hot in here? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I thought we were genuinely making a run for being the thickest bunch of adventurers.
I don't think that. I think that there will always be there will always be a Killia group.
Well,
Always.
it's not about being Killia,
No,
but
it's
no
about-
one's stupider than we are.
Yeah.
That's very true. We do make some dumb decisions.
But it's great, you know. That's why all of our adventures are: we encounter a thing that takes an hour. We encounter a second thing. That thing gives us something, and we all go, "That was good, wasn't it?" And that's the adventure's done.
It's good times. Good times indeed.
I will thank you not to reveal my trade secrets to the world, John.
Whatever, miracle worker.
Like Lawson's got like that classic 8-ball thing that you shake, and he's just kind of like, it's like, what do I do now? It's like, go to a dungeon. Will you go to a dungeon? Like, try again later. No.
No, you bastard.
Turns out it's just like a mini replica of my bloody 8-ball head. It just like. Anyway,
Smacking it off the table.
Speaking of smacking our big dongs off tables, let's get on, shall we? And have a nice little adventure. Gentlemen, are you ready to don the ever-complicated guises of our characters, which are clearly not based on our own egos, drawn out to extraneous lengths?
Oh, fuck you. How does that sound, mate?
Yeah.
Shove it up your ass. Oh, fucking wind punch boy over here. All right.
Do you not get...
Ooh.
Oh, I love this. I love it so much. Right. Are we ready?
Yeah, very much.
Just on that note, is it anybody else, or is it just myself? Is like spending time with John now. My own internal monologue when I hear people talk sometimes is just John taking over. He's going, "Oh, fuck you."
Dear me.
Somebody will say something or overhear something in public, and I'm like, "Oh, John would tell that to fuck off."
Yeah.
And I wish John was here just to give him what for, because you'll get away with it far better than I would. I'd be like, "Fuck off."
Yeah.
She like scuttle away.
Lawson, you are a genuine man mountain. I am 5'8", so I am just tall enough that people look at me and go, "Oh, no, it's not worth it. I can't kill this child," and it's really good. When I put on my boots and I'm 5'10", I'm very punchable. But at 5'8", they're like, "It's not worth going to jail." So it's great.
To be fair, though, those boots that you wear should be classified as dangerous weapons, mate. Like the sheer heft on the heel, man. You could cave someone's skull in by accident.
That's why I wear them. Yes. Oh, thank you. All right, let's.
But at the same time, I do feel that a stiff breeze might be able to take you off your feet. So it's one of those sort of glass cannon affairs. It's like he could do massive amounts of damage if he can stay perpendicular.
Yep.
It's just the mafia's wet dream. No need for concrete boots. We'll just drop you straight in.
With goth boots, he's being goth booted. What are they called?
And crying.
They've got like a name, haven't they? Like the really famous
New
Rocks.
New
That's
Rock,
it.
Yeah, New Rocks. Yeah.
He's been New Rocked.
New Rocked.
With lead clasps.
Now, shall we say the most important phrase that we always seem to forget? This is not a podcast. Take it away, Lawson.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So if I remember rightly, after your ship-based and pilgrim saving shenanigans, you fought a Grick, and then you decided to cut the Grick up quite expertly. So you've got yourself, Grick leather, Grick meat, Grick jerky, all that kind of stuff. So you've got provisions and things like that for days,
Sleeping
if not
bags.
weeks.
Mm-hmm.
And sleeping bags. Yeah. Did you guys take a long rest, or
We did take a long rest because our plan was, if I remember, we were going to set up shop here and become a toll pass for people coming up to try and extort and sell wares to.
Yeah.
I've had ideas about this as well, and I need the help of you too.
Okay, cool, right.
I like it when they communicate to us in song.
We're all here,
Gentlemen.
Scampy.
Gentle men, folk, whatever. Green one, big one. Yeah. So what I will do is I'm going to carve a rune in the floor. And we are going to pray to it and pretend that we can summon the power of a god through it and will heal those who need it.
Sick.
What we do is you, the man, the jangly man, yes.
Jangly man.
You,
Jangly man.
You say that you will pray to the god. We don't just pick whoever you want.
Johnny
And then
Onions.
I will cast prestidigitation on the rune as you chant about it.
Johnny Onions.
Johnny Onions
And
is the
then-
god.
Johnny
Okay.
Onions.
And then you pretend that you've been healed. Amazing.
I feel
We
so
then
much
charge.
better thanks to Johnny Onions.
We charge money. Hmm?
Yes.
I love this idea. So the thing is, though, what injury are we going to give the high note? Because it's got to look semi-real, right?
Pregnant? Is that injury?
That's not really an injury. I mean, it depends on your outlook on
You-
life, I guess.
Also, did anyone notice whatever the fuck that noise was?
Yeah,
Which
what was
bloody
that? What was
astonishing?
that? Was that just like a massive ripper fart?
Who let one out?
Oh, that was me going.
Oh, right, okay. I was just like,
Sorry.
we'll just carry on with it. It's fine.
It had a lot of fucking depth to it. I was I was there announcing I was pregnant here. This farthing, not anymore. That's that gone.
It's gone.
It'll be just the flaps afterwards.
You've been healed.
Well, hang on. In that case, here we go. The high note's just going to do this. The high note is just going to reach down under the jerkin,
Mhm.
pull out the sack of coins that he's been carrying the entire time,
Mhm.
and put it down on his foot and announce, "Now my foot is pregnant."
Nice.
Injury.
Nice. Okay. Can you pretend like it hurts in your foot?
Oh, my
Yeah.
pregnant foot.
There we go. Absolutely fine. I am believing it. Are you believing it, Scampy?
I'm gonna Lawson. Can I? Right. Hear me out. I've got an idea here. So for the wound to be healed, we could always try and use deception to see it'll take like 3 to 5 business days for it to come through, or oh wait, hang on, perfect. I'll use mine. John, if you want to do prestidigitation, I'll use minor illusion to create a wound that will heal.
Okay.
Certainly.
Can I please vote to be the step right up man?
I think John should do it. The high
But
boy
isn't
should
he?
do it.
But isn't
for
he
his charisma.
injured?
In that case,
Well, we'll
perhaps
injure you then.
we'll injure the monk. I tap you in the groin.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I put the
Yes.
coins back. I am again pregnant. Pregnant in the tongue.
I'll pretend to be the injured one.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
I'll get out the papoose first.
Okay, so
Am I just sat pretending to be a bush?
okay, yeah, you're gonna hide, and
I'll hide.
so the high note's gonna introduce. I'll make like a ruckus and be like, "Oh, if only I could get saving," and you're gonna and I go stand on the rune when the high note tells me to. Yeah.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
I will casually be walking by.
Okay. Got
Okay.
you. Okay. But it's the shrine of Johnny Onions. Okay.
Shrine of Johnny Onions.
Okay.
And we can see if we can start a cult of Johnny Onion.
Classic.
Yes.
Micah's just arrived saying, I've missed 20 minutes and have no idea what is going on. Right, okay, to catch you up to speed,
Fine.
we are we're in a valley. We killed the Grick. We salvaged all of its parts, and now we're setting up a weird, like, sort of altar that Scampy's drawing into the ground like a rune, and we're going to try and con people out of their money by pretending to pray to a fake god called Johnny Onions.
So I'll draw an onion in the sand.
100%. 100%.
It's just Sigward from Dark Souls. That's all it is. Just Right, done, drawn.
Okay, so you're just gonna wait for people to turn up now.
How busy is it? We should probably actually thinking about it. We should probably just fucking go up the mountain.
I mean, that was it could.
We are on an adventure. We kind of
Perhaps,
feel like time might be of the essence.
Perhaps we could carry the rune to Johnny Onions, and it is like portable accident site.
I mean, at the end of the day, we've got like quite a few of the compass fragments already. So, like,
I mean, to be fair, right? Let's be real. And if we really want to waste time stealing, we could just beat people around the face and the neck.
nope,
For
nope, nope. No.
Excuse me. Do not listen to moral arguments of old Windy Fist. Look, it go like this. I could beat the people for the money. You could beat the people for the money. And then he goes, I'm so sorry they beat you for the money. And guess what? And everyone is fine.
No, I literally my character alignment. If it changes, then I'm genuinely fucked because I've made a
What
deal.
happens then?
I've made a pact, haven't I, with those the dragons a while ago. So if that goes wrong, I have no idea what could happen. So I don't really fancy losing the all-powerful dragon orb or any of the other blessings that I've got.
Well, okay. Well, we'll keep the money then, and you could say, "Stop it, boys."
because
Stop it.
conning people's fine in the sense in the sense that I'm not actually doing anything. I'm just pretending to be healed. I literally have got nothing else to do with it after that.
And let's just all just take a little moment and remember that that's Jules, everyone. That's Retro J on Twitter with conning people is fine. I'm just pretending to be healed. There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh, the walls have come falling down around.
Another great influencer scam. You got a Kickstarter you don't plan on finishing or something.
That's not sunburn anymore, is it, Jules?
No, it's not. It's not that. I just was like, John, isn't that literally what you did though?
What do you mean?
Didn't you have a Kickstarter that didn't go anywhere?
No, I never had a Kickstarter.
Oh, I'm imagining stuff then.
Have you just mistaken my charity work for a Kickstarter?
No. I thought.
He took all of this money, and people are still.
You know what it is?
Have illnesses and diseases.
You know what? The Dial a Roast videos, yeah.
That might be it.
There's still a backlog. They're going to get fucking
right.
finished,
Okay.
There comes a moment where you go, "Hey everyone, our entire industry is dead. Also, there's a pandemic. I'll make roast videos," and then a bunch of people send you stuff, and you're like, "Somehow there's still 40 in the tube," and then Cameo exists, and you're like, "Why didn't I do that?" Because you're not famous enough. You needed to pay your rent. So yeah, but that's still getting finished. Fuck now. Anyway.
So yeah, is this a busy road?
Yeah. Yeah.
busy. It's not overly busy. Like you've passed a couple of pilgrims on your day because you've been traveling for about 2 days now. So you're about a day away from Tidewatch.
I think
yeah.
that we will make more money per minute if we just do the big quest first. Then
Fair
when
enough.
we get to town, we scam the people.
Yes, you're right. We should farm XP by playing the game as it is designed.
Maybe.
Yes, rather than waiting for random NPCs to show up.
Agreed. Right, let's gather all of our Grick stuff then. Because didn't you roll like a really high survival thing on it last time and managed to get
I
like
got crit, mate.
Yeah, and it was like everything was perfectly done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. You've got a fair amount of Grick wares to be peddling.
And we can put minor illusion on that and sell it later, so we can call it magic leather. Boom, done. Let's move on.
Nice.
Yeah, so you set off on your merry way after carving an onion into the rocks. Are you taking the rock with you, or?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can take the
come
rock
on,
with you. It's
Johnny
fine.
Onions. How can you turn against Johnny Onions?
I'm gonna click my fingers at tall. Ahem.
Oh, you want upsies, do you?
Mm-hmm.
Your child is needy.
Yeah, I'll just grab
rude.
him, chuck him on the
Put
shoulders.
me in the papoose. No, it's in the papoose.
Oh, the papoose, yeah, with the head
The
poking
master
out.
blaster.
Mine has not yet been born. Oh, it's good.
It's still living in the flesh papoose.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, the old flesh papoose.
Oh.
The skin.
Coming soon to Kickstarter.
The flesh papoose.
It's the you need the xylophone background. Ding.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Comes out in 9 months, or not at all. Okay.
Okay, so you guys heading on your merry way. You've been traveling for a couple of hours now. You're probably, from what people have told you, it being about like a 3-day trek up to Tidewatch. You're probably about a half a day away from Tidewatch itself now.
Mm-hmm.
And so as you're moving, you see you're at a part now where the valley's sort of opened up and you're on like the edge sort of part. So there's rock walls to the side of you, but it is a pretty sheer drop on the other side.
Okay.
And it's about 30 feet wide, the path that you're traveling down. So it's quite a wide path, but it's still a little bit rocky, a little bit unstable in places. So
Okay.
it's not speedy going, but you can move pretty quickly.
Could I? Sorry.
As you round a bend, you see out you see standing on a ledge directly on the edge of the precipice of the spire, a man wearing a drenched cloak.
A drenched cloak?
Yeah, it is. It's like it's sopping wet, unnaturally wet.
Okay.
Like it seems to be producing water of its own accord.
Where is he standing?
Just on the edge of the ledge.
Is he?
Is there? Sorry.
I was just thinking. I know this is going to sound really bizarre, but if he's some sort of drowned ghost person, I got that candle of the deep. I don't know if he might want that.
What is the candle of the deep do?
It's a light. It's a light that can be underwater.
Oh yeah, it can be underwater.
Unextinguishable flame.
Yeah. So what do you guys want to do with this this figure?
Can I?
can't.
Oh, sorry.
Yep, sorry. Go on.
Oh, who's gonna break first?
I'm gonna do an Arcana check to see if I know anything about it.
Okay, give me Arcana.
First roll of the session. Here we go.
Come on.
Fucking 2 plus.
Whoa, that was nearly mayonnaise and custard cream territory.
Oh yeah, I've got nothing. I've got nothing for it today.
Oh,
Oh, you're a good man. Oh, well done. Oh, good on you, Jules. Shit, I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, I've got these.
I will set myself a reminder for next week to.
No, Jules, please. You suffered so bloody much last time. I think your contribution to that is done. That was solid as fuck.
I hated that so much.
We were consumed with sadness. It was great.
Yeah.
I got 5, so I know fuck all about that.
You got a 5. Yeah, you can't really nothing. Even though you call yourself Scampy the Drowned, you don't know much about this soggy man.
So would he potentially be sort of scared of it? Like, sort of like, uh-oh.
Just you'd be
Wary?
Scampy would be wary, namely that it's quite obviously a supernatural figure, but you can't tell whether it's malevolent or friendly, or if it's just, I don't know, some kind of like weird apparition. You don't really know.
Is when you say that he's wearing a cloak, is it covering his face?
Yeah, it's got a hood up, and oh, sorry, there is one other thing about him that you can see from where you are at the moment is that strapped to his back is a brilliantly polished black ore.
Oh shit! It's I've written it down because I knew it would come up at some point.
Yeah.
Come on, find it. It is the Oarsman of Skur.
Oh wow!
So
sick.
he's meant to give good passage to because all of the ships had their black ore painted on it to act as maybe we need to give like a tithe or something.
I hate to do this to you, gentlemen. So you know how we were planning on scamming anyone we went past?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, Grithor hasn't heard any of what you've said, and having seen the first person, has excitably run up to them, punched them in the middle of the head, and just shouted, "Johnny Onions will heal you!"
Okay.
And that's in the direction of off the cliff. In the direction of off the cliff.
In the direction of off the cliff.
Ah! Johnny Onions!
Oh shit.
Okay, so Grithor goes for the classic, like, roundhouse Johnny Onions, and his fist passes right through, and when it comes out of the figure, it is covered in starfish and barnacles.
Cool.
I got an instant tattoo.
Yeah, it looks like Sailor Jerry threw up.
Badass.
Yeah, it's like covered in like seaweed and kelp and things like that, and it's like you got a lot of like limpets and barnacles and things like that. I think there's an urchin in there, that kind of thing. And like they don't seem to be like attacking you or anything like that. You're just sort of covered in like tide pool detritus.
I'm gonna try and step in, and not attack. I'll just be like, "High note, calm down. This is not the person we want to fight with." And I'll say, "Praise be to Skur. May we make tribute for safe passage, or safer than our bloody friend."
How can you turn your back on Johnny Onions after all he's done for you?
I know that Johnny Onions has got my back.
Hey, he's like. The Ember Walker has changed God 3 times during the course of this adventure. Every time Ember Walker finds a new god, he's like, "This is the god for me now." Because
I lived in a sheltered nomad tribe where we believed in the point of zero, where there was no god, and that was like this infinitive, this spiral of negativity that made one god of nothing. And now I've seen all of these other gods and be like, "Oh, actually, maybe I should expand my horizons a little bit."
I was raised atheist, and now that I've discovered God, I want all of them.
Right? Okay. No offense. no offense, lads. But I'm not going to Captain America this and just be like, "Oh, I've literally met Thor, who is another god, and still believe in Jesus as the only one."
I've got a friend in Malaysia who's like your character. This is wonderful.
Love a good cult, me.
Yeah. No.
Oh, cult follower Tor. That's his new gimmick.
Oh. So, as you call out to this figure, he turns slowly, and you can see his face. He looks like a deranged wild man.
Okay.
So a huge, like, straggly beard that is tangled with starfish and like strings of mussels, like not like beefcake mussels, like delicious with white wine and garlic mussels. Various little doodads and like crawdads and crustaceans and things like that crawling through his beard, and he has like jet black, abyss-like eyes. They just look like 2 holes to nothingness.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself. Nope. Boop.
As he turns and you notice the abyss eyes that he has, they start pouring with seawater. and I want you all to make a wisdom save.
Oh shit!
Ooh, okay.
You.
Oh fuck's
Wisdom.
sake.
Wisdom saves, please, and thank you.
Oh, I've got proficiency on these. Get in.
I managed to get a wisdom save is
Oh boy, 12.
14 plus.
12, yes.
I got 15.
I got 12.
12. Okay. So, John and Scampy, the pair of you start to feel your lungs filling with seawater.
Flipping
And you
out.
start to sort of like you choke. It doesn't like suffocate you completely, but it kind of like it knocks you prone as you're having like a coughing fit.
Mhm.
As you've aspirated these things. And Jules, Tor, you feel you have the same feeling,
Mhm.
but while this happens, you see a vision of yourself submerged beneath the waves, witnessing a star careen across the sky. And just as you feel like the salt water filling your lungs is going to kill you, you feel like you have a calm presence and you can breathe normally. It washes over you, and you feel like the urge to let go and like give in to the tide of this vision.
Okay.
And you hear the voice of this figure speak in your mind as you're having this vision going. It's like, I give you the blessing of the Oarsman.
Sick. Cheers, dude. I won't actually say that. Imagine that, just like having a vision like, oh, nice one, pal.
Yeah.
Nice one, bro.
Yeah. You have
Hang loose.
you get the blessing of the Oarsman, which is an actual an effect.
Oh,
So
sick.
you now permanently have the ability to once per day drink a pint of salt water or seawater and gain the effect of a healing potion.
Oh, that's awesome.
Fucking hell.
Awesome.
Oh.
Awesome.
Hey.
Oh, I get it.
Hey. And
No, I don't.
and unfortunately, both the High Note and Scampy, you guys are going to have a disadvantage on Constitution saves for the next 24 hours as you recover from your seawater. If you're seawater waterboarding, yeah, the pneumonia is it's short-term pneumonia, but it's going to give you a bit of a kicking in the meantime. When you all sort of like regain your composure from this strange attack, you realize that the Oarsman has disappeared, leaving only a trail of various like little Rocktide Gribblies.
How will we find out where he has gone? It is impossible.
I'll explain my vision.
It's not a trail. it's just a pile of them.
I'll explain my vision to the other two and just be like, yeah, nice guy, eh? Nice guy.
Why can't he take a punch? What kind of jerk is he?
One that made you look like a right tit.
Oh, show you a right tit, nipple cripple. Yes.
My exposed chest. It's finally come back to haunt me.
Which gods do you believe in now?
Working on my vanity muscles has finally come back to hurt me.
You know what? I'm going to take one of the various crabs that is no doubt still on my arm, and I'm just going to go and put it right on Tor's tit. There I am.
I'm going to get some salt water and say, drink this healing potion.
Okay. Oh, no!
He's going to get real sick.
Oh.
Well, tell that to my nipple.
Why did I believe you? You crab-nippled fool. Why?
Prank, bro.
When Willie's pissed off.
Pranked, bro.
We need to... So he's giving Jules some sort of magic salt beverage ability, and now
hang on.
He's just given me and John some form of lung disorder for a little bit. And
Sorry,
then...
sorry, Lawson. What hit points am I taking off for the salt water I've just drunk?
No, I'm not actually going to do it. I don't actually.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
I don't want to actually do that.
I want to do it.
You want to do it?
A list. I'm going to have a list of questions for Wizards of the Coast, being like, you know what? Your rule book is just too thin on the ground.
Yeah.
There's no damage points for bagpipes. There's nothing going on about saltwater ingestion.
You've only had 50 years, you pricks. Get into it.
Yeah, like get your shit to get the greatest role-playing game, my ass.
I love the fact that Dean Sheets said like should have used Thunderclap. Alderharp says is Johnny Onions the new Leroy Jenkins, and that I am a god botherer. Says
You're just gonna be like Benny from The Mummy.
Well, I was
You'll just be
hoping
like having like loads of different like.
I was hoping to get like little like trinkets and tattoos of all the different gods and stuff like that, and just be like, "Hey, what's up, man? Every religion's cool. Love a cult, me."
You're like a directory for local towns.
Well, the best
Like
thing,
the Sorry, I feel like the second line really discounted the first one, didn't it?
Just love a cult, me.
That was great. All
way to
religions are
ingratiate
cool.
yourself.
Love a cult, me.
Way to ingratiate yourself with the local people.
Hey, listen.
John will say 1d4 points of damage for drinking a shitload of seawater.
Yes, it's happening. I'm off to go and roll.
Here we go, this one.
Oh, thanks, mate. I love that after nearly a year of this, I still don't know. I do apologize. 2! I'm
Sorry,
a
dude.
idiot. No. This isn't your fault. This is my fault for drinking it and then deciding that it damaged me. It's fine. Let me own my own mistakes, for fuck's sake.
You know what? While he's like retching and probably throwing up from doing that, I'm gonna like help the little gribblies off the cliff and down into the sea. Just like, on you go.
Throw them off.
No gribblies left behind. I'm gonna pick the other ones off of the high notes like arms. Just be like, listen, dude.
Thank you.
You're a couple of 100 feet up. They're going to hit the water like concrete.
Yeah, but
fuck
they came all the way up here.
Yeah,
You said that they're like crabs and stuff like that. They're like just be fine.
Yeah, but have you ever thrown a crab 250 feet onto like concrete?
Surprisingly not.
Well,
what's the point of all this like rock climbing that you do? You don't just go up with like an orange bag full of crabs just to buy them off.
Yeah, we're constantly just trying to reenact those things. Which will hit the ground first, the bowling ball or the sack of feathers? Like, but it's just crabs.
Or more crabs.
Or more crabs.
Slightly different crabs.
I want to go rock climbing with bowling balls and a crab. That'd be good.
I cannot.
You drop the crab first, and then you just spend the rest of the day like, hey!
What you mean, like dude perfect, trying to smash the crab with a bowling ball that you throw from the top?
Bam! Well, you got to put it out of its misery. It's just gone off a fucking cliff.
The Coriolis effect will take care of this one.
Do you reckon crabs have got nerve endings in their exoskeletons?
You can. It's the same. It's the same as a turtle. If you scratch its underside, which is still bone, they still feel it, and they like the vibrations that it sends through. It like tickles them if you use like a toothbrush.
Yeah, but if you stab them,
thank you for telling us how to
masturbate
a turtle.
Yeah, you stab them, as it turns out. Okay.
Oh man, I tell you what, Nick has raised a great point.
It's not a podcast, lads.
Nick has just said crab battle.
Yep.
It would be an amazing feat if one of us did learn how to manipulate the sea creatures to have like a snippy army.
Crab battle. Well, why don't we just buy a few of them? We could just go and buy some crabs. I mean, fucking hell, we'd just put it on bloody Twitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, just get a bloody bathtub, with about 5 crabs in it. Make them fight. They'll probably fight each other. That's fun to watch.
Not sure if that'll be on their terms and regulations there.
I don't see any nipples. No one's calling anyone an incel. It's fine.
The
Twitch
crabs
got no
might
trouble.
be.
Oh, probably. But they're crabs. I mean, who cares?
In shell. Done him. Yeah, I'm sitting out for the next 10 minutes.
Yeah, you're right. You just go for.
Yeah, I'll tell you, you guys keep playing. I'll just go to the table of
go fill up your fucking empty pool of funny. How does that sound? Jesus.
I'll just sit here for a bit.
Yeah, I don't like him sitting in the darkness that far from the camera. That's so upsetting. Hang on.
You can still hear us.
Wait a second. Oh, fuck. What's he doing?
He's playing with his toys.
Oh, as he should. He's been sent to his room, the boy. Oh, Jules, come back. Come back, Jules.
Come on, come back,
Come
Jules.
on, mate. Come on.
I'm indifferent. You can stay.
Hello.
Hi, Jules.
Hey,
it was
Jules.
very good. It was very clever.
Oh, that was sad. I didn't like that.
No.
The further
How
I
do you
got,
think it was to look at?
the further I got away from you guys, the more lonely I felt. I was just like, oh, I am a man adrift. Anyway, right, this is not a podcast.
Let's just end.
I don't
Yeah.
think that happens on podcasts. Joe Rogan should move away and have a fucking cry more often.
He really should, to be fair.
Oh.
I'm so
So-
beefy.
So you're going to continue on your way up the.
Yeah,
up the
let's
spire.
ascend.
Fantastic. Yeah, because you're just a couple hours away.
Exactly.
It's a good time. As you're getting closer to Tidewatch, you are now encountering more pilgrims. A little group of them, in fact.
Yay.
Right.
Okay.
It's a
What-
Wallets out.
congregation of 8 pilgrims. They are moving in single file, with the pilgrim at the front being quite obviously like the leader or some kind of like higher priest of these pilgrims, as he's monotonously chanting prayers to the Oarsman that the rest of the congregation are sort of repeating ad nauseum as they trudge their way up to Tidewatch.
I'll go up to him and be like, hey, lads, you don't need to be doing all this chanting and stuff. We literally just saw the Oarsman down the road.
So as you call out to the congregation of pilgrims,
Oh.
the the priest heading the procession turns and looks at you with absolute disgust and fury in his eyes as he takes a look at your weapons, your general demeanor, your smell, and
personal.
has you pegged straight away as not faithful to the to the Oarsman. He demands in a booming voice to travel no further, for this is a holy site for pilgrims of the Oarsman and not filthy mercenaries and ne'er-do-wells like yourselves.
May I quickly... Right. Blessings of Skur to you, my friends. I know that we don't look like much, a ragtag group we be, but I do possess within me the blessing of the Oarsman himself. Produce for me some salt water, and I shall drink it as if it were a fine wine without consequence, because I have been deemed worthy by him. Also, fuck you.
Every time I've had this conversation with Mikey since like in all the years I've known him about ending what he's going to say 1 or 2 sentences earlier. We're going to have the same conversation with you, Jules. It's like, I love all religions, love a cult, and then it's like, blessings of the Oarsman upon you. Also, you can go fuck yourself.
Yeah, no, I won't say the last bit. I will properly say the first bit.
Okay.
So good.
He Can you give me a religion check, Jules? Then?
I will certainly try, Lawson.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a fat. Come on, religion. Plus. Okay, we are looking at a fat 11.
Yeah.
Fat 11.
In girth, right? Yeah, good on you. Wow.
A
Fat.
girth 11.
A girth 11.
Yeah, he seems very satisfied that you are in fact a part of the faithful, or at least you are, aligned with the tenets of the Oarsman. Although he does correct you that they are not disciples of Skur himself, but of the Oarsman of Skur.
Oh, that's good to know. Apologies.
Skur is the god of the sea itself. The Oarsman is his sort of right hand man, the ferryman.
Oh, mate, Demos.
Are you saying that out loud?
No.
John the Onions.
I feel like we should try and work the way like Johnny Onions into it.
John the Onions.
The priest introduces himself as Ludvain Parfor,
Part of the course.
a devoted man of the Oarsman of Skur.
Hello, Blood Rain Fuckmore.
I'm gonna
Hello.
extend a jam sticky hand out to him.
He gives you all polite nods. It's like
Why
it's
will
like he's he might be a disciple of the faith, but he's not an idiot. He's not going to start touching jam hands.
Yeah, no, fair one.
not touch jam hands?
He invites all three of you to join the congregation as they travel up the spire to Tidewatch.
They'll slow us
great.
down.
The more the merrier.
Oh,
though.
okay.
No, that could be fun.
No, they'll slow us down.
Why will they slow us down?
Well, they can't fly. They're not a giant.
They can fly.
Oh, no. No.
no, no.
No.
Coin.
No.
Coin to stop. Coin to stop.
Right, yeah. Give them a coin.
Coin?
Yeah,
Coin?
yeah.
Coin?
Not to
Coin?
No.
Coin?
Let's leave these losers behind, respect the Oarsman of Skur as much as we can, go up, pay our respects, and leave. Right, guys?
Okay. Yes.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Good.
We'll go ahead and make sure that the path is clear for these pilgrims. Seems like the nice thing to do.
Yes, we will. Make it very clear.
So we'll just address them, just saying like, thank you very much for the offer, but we must make haste to the top of the spire, and we will make sure that if any ruffians, bandits,
The
whatever,
top.
of course,
Eventually.
Johnny Onions.
You're ascending to the top of the spire.
Well,
And it
It
is there
is-
I will ascend.
it is. That's where Johnny Onions is.
Johnny Onions?
Johnny Onions.
If you don't know, you don't know. It's fine. It's this new religion. It's just taking a step. It's very very.
He got to be
important.
pregnant.
No. Ooh.
My
Johnny-
child is the son of Johnny Onions.
Yeah, we were told to go up there so that he could give birth.
Johnny Onions.
While I haven't the foggiest clue what you're talking about in terms of Johnny Onions, this unknown
Johnny Onions.
deity- Johnny Onions,
Yep.
yes.
Mm.
I do admire your bravery. Even the most hardened pilgrim dares not take the risk to ascend to the astral plane at the top of the spire.
Oh,
I
astral plane?
must offer you something to aid you in your own pilgrimage to the top of the giant spur. He
Yes.
motions to one of his congregation. And they come over with a satchel. He reaches his hand inside and pulls out 2 scrolls,
Cool.
Mm.
and he offers them to you as a group. One is a scroll of spiritual weapon, which will take the form of an oar, and the other is a scroll of call lightning.
Ooh. Please, can I have the oar?
Lightning.
Just like
he offers out the scrolls. Whoever you guys can decide between you. Whoever
I got
wants to
enough
take one.
spells.
Is it a one-use
Eh.
sort of dealio?
Yeah, scrolls are basically magic grenades.
Okay, cool.
Like pull the pin, watch it go.
Oh, hell yeah! Because I said before at the beginning of the journey that I want to get a big black oar to twat people with, so this is literally perfect.
So I know the High Note has the scroll of call lightning now. I can't remember. John, can the High Note read?
Yeah, sure. Let's find out.
Yeah, I just
Is that
I
is
ca-
that how
I
would that be
can't-
on
I
the
can't-
sheet somewhere?
no. I just remember that you've described the character as uncommonly stupid. So I just don't know whether he's literate.
No. You're right. Oh my god. No, he can't read.
Yeah.
He gets by on charm and just agrees with what's going on. He has no idea.
Oh
Yeah,
my
brilliant.
god!
Thank you so much.
Oh my
Oh, it's
god!
good.
Fantastic,
So you
yeah.
literally can't read it.
The,
I'll give it to Scampy. Scampy, you'll probably have.
It's mine. No,
I'll trade you.
no.
Okay, fine. Well, you won't get what I had, but that's fine.
Okay. What do you have?
Nope, don't worry about it.
No. What?
Nope.
But I
Nope.
pregnant. But what is it you have?
It's one of those
You
things,
are
mate. You only
fragment.
learn.
Give me the fucking thing. What is it?
I'll rummage through my backpack and actually try and find something now.
No!
I want to see what. Shut up! I want to see what I've actually got.
No.
Lawson, can I ask you a question? How long have we been traveling since we went to the port?
The port in the Blazing Isles.
Yeah, like when we went and bought loads of stuff and came back. Like, how long has it been?
Oh, the Merchant's Cove.
Yeah.
Right. It has been approximately 4 days since you were at the
good.
Merchant's Cove.
I was just wondering.
Gee, it really felt a lot more like 5 weeks.
Yeah.
My short-term memory is so bad. It feels like...
It's crazy how these things work out.
Unfortunately, I have nothing worth trading. I've only got like a crowbar or a hammer.
Coin.
How much?
All.
Okay, I'll give you 2 coins.
Oh, wow. What a bounty. Now I have the coins and the thing.
It's fine.
Good day for Grithor.
Why do you fall for this every time? Like,
No,
don't give him anything. He's not going to hand over what you want.
I have whatever this is.
It's like
it's fine. The moment that I realized who I was dealing with, I was looking through like, oh, what can I trade with him? And I was like, no, it's not gonna happen. Like, I've just want to. Yeah, here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
You keep it. It's fine. It's fine.
Thank you.
So
the other pilgrims sort of like offer small trinkets, like little carved stone effigies of the oarsmen and of black oars, things like that.
Cool.
Do they also have wallets?
They do not have wallets. No.
Do they have any money?
they'll have taken vows of poverty, I think.
Oh,
They
wow. So many people get that, accidentally. It's just sort of given to them by society. Get a load of these cunts. Oh, we're doing it voluntarily. Oh, good on you.
No, they're not doing it voluntarily. They're just poor.
Oh, well, in that case, lots of sympathy. Push off cliff.
It's a very Frank
push,
Castle
push,
way.
push.
If everyone's dead, there's no more crime.
Push, 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 push. Now no one's poor. Push.
Oh, fantastic. So yeah, they offer their
Sorry.
prayers and like, are you actually going to start pushing them off cliffs?
Johnny Onions is a prosperity gospel guy.
I'm gonna have to interject here. I'm gonna.
Push, 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 push.
No, grappling him.
Push them.
I'm just gonna let him get on with it.
No, we need
Oh,
to go.
just
We need to go.
Got it.
Have your paper thing. Go on. Have it. Take it from my hand. Take it from my hand.
I'll push Scampy closer to the.
Take it from my hand.
I'm just gonna say this, Scampy. I'm not falling for this.
Take it from my hand. Come on.
Me neither. Let's just carry on walking.
Yeah, let's walk. Let's just leave him.
Fine. I'm throwing it over the cliff. Fine. You won't take it? There it goes. No, I'm very hurt. I'm very hurt and sad.
And you have lost the scroll of call.
Very hurt and sad.
Not if I can fly down and get it.
I say I'm going to give it to you. You all act like this.
Oh, it's not worth the fly charge. Like, fuck it. Oh, I'm disgusted. Let's go, Tor. You wasted money. You cost us coin.
That's right.
I think that's the
You
first
blame
time
yourself.
anyone's told off the high note.
No, what? I wasted coin?
Naughty.
Oh.
Naughty.
No coin for you.
Oh, no. Hang on.
No,
Let me...
no coin for you.
Oh,
no.
okay. Okay. Coin?
No.
No coin.
No.
Coin?
No.
Okay. I'm leaving. I'm going. I'm going to say thank you to the.
Well, I'm on the front of you. So
yeah,
take me with you.
going to say thank you to the congregation that's there, hoping that they will have ignored all of the chaos that's just unfurled for no reason whatsoever, and just be like, "See you at the top," I guess. Just,
As we walk past them. Yeah, sorry, mate. You go.
Oh no, go.
Well, as we walk past them, he's just going to whisper in a kind of, we're going to push you. Push you. Push you. He doesn't push any of them. Going to push you. Push.
I'll
Just watch a group of grown adventurers come over, be given some scrolls, squabble. One throws it off the cliff, and then the other one's going.
But the fact is that because we've been talking out of character, it's happened so quickly as well. It's just kind of like, bleh, bleh, like it's just like, oh, get this thing away from me.
Right, let's go.
Let's
you
go.
idiot. Behind, don't say anything. Go.
I'm very grumpy.
Right, we're marching off. Oh, dear me. Nemesis Paradox has just said, because they were jokingly saying how I should have given you a piece of string and just called it magic. But Nemesis Paradox has just said, funnily enough, a piece of string is what I got to take home from John's live show.
Yes. It was
the
a much.
resignation in that.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah, that sounds remarkably accurate. Yep, that's about right. That's one of.
I think I got
did you
13 empty FIFA 14 or FIFA
Yes!
13
Yeah, you-
boxes.
Yeah, you got FIFA bombed. Yes, my favorite type of prize to give is you go down to the local CEX and you get as many of those as you can because there's a fuckload of secondhand FIFA games, and then you just throw them at someone. It's great to do.
And I gave them to the person who you'd given all the discs to. So I was
Yes!
like, there you go. You actually have a complete
that is
set.
amazing. That's two prizes.
Oh,
Perfect.
so
Perfect.
good.
Fantastic.
Like 20
Aw.
copies of FIFA, like FIFA 12 for like 39 pence.
Oh man, that was a great day. I
was.
miss EGX off the back of that, but I mean, I'm not going to have an EGX as special as running into you for the first time.
Oh,
so
it was a good time.
it was a wonderful bloody joy. I mean,
Oh.
I've never expressed to you exactly verbally, but I'll tell you what happened to me that day at EGX. Tell you exactly what happened to me.
What?
I was doing me stupid fucking show, right? Then I was selling some t-shirts, and then motherfucker, one of my favorite fucking YouTubers fucking ever came to have a chat with me. And that's what happened, and now we're friends. It was a great fucking day.
It was the chance and happenstance of that entire meeting was very it just
Yeah,
Just
I
hit
didn't
it
realise
off,
Lawson
just
would
done.
pop down to see you, John.
Yeah, it was fucking amazing. I couldn't believe Rach was there. I couldn't get over it. I knew you were all fucking waiting for it, so I turned.
Yeah.
And then and Ash was there. It was fucking amazing. I you know what? I feel the need to say this as well, just because you know what I did today, Jules. I was on YouTube.
yeah.
I turned on a fucking What Culture video. I clicked like the second I heard your voice.
Oh, bless you, mate.
That was fun. I went, yep, that was good.
Bless you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Mm.
Make no mistake, I'm a huge fan of what you do.
Oh dear. Right, I'm getting red faced again. So let's move swiftly on. I don't like it. Don't know what to do with this. So it's just like rub the thighs until it goes away.
Yeah, that's what I do for most emotions as well.
Yeah.
I usually rub the thing that's pressed against me right thigh. That helps.
Right, so we're off. We're storming
Mm.
ahead.
You're off on your way. Fantastic. So, you have finally made it to Tidewatch.
Hey.
Yay!
I would also be excited, but everyone's angry at me for some reason.
We're not angry at you.
Okay, good.
We're just disappointed.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine. I don't know what that means.
Neither do I.
Long word.
I'm gonna say to him just like, do you know why we're so
Yeah.
upset?
No.
Because that piece of paper that you threw off the cliff, right?
Mm,
That was for
Yes.
infinite coin. Do you know? Yeah. If you were to have read the magic words on that, you would have had a coin whenever you wanted it.
No.
But no, you can't read. So this is a lesson to go to school.
Yeah. So that's why we're enrolling
Stay off
you.
drugs, kid.
We're enrolling you in Scampy and Tor's Secondary, where we are going to teach you the A, B's, and C's of D&D's.
Look, I know I can't read, but there are more than 4 letters.
No, there's not. That's the twist.
Oh, it stops after D.
Yep.
Wow.
There's actually a
How do
second
you
D,
spell
hence the
cunt?
D&D. I don't want to field this question. Dad, do you want to take this one?
Was everyone's father absent in that exact moment?
Well, Scampy is meant to be the father. If I'm the mother of this relationship towards you as the son in secondary school.
I was wondering what was going on Tabletop Simulator. I got excited. I was
Oh,
like,
there's stuff happening on table. Oh, I should zoom out.
Oh shit, stuff's happening in the game.
Whoa, there's things
Oh.
and stuff.
Who are these funky peeps?
Push, 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 push.
push, 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 push.
Push them. Push them.
Headmaster Scampy would be very good.
Yes. Just wait till I get my own wizard school. That's what he's going to do when he retires.
Nice.
That's going to be very confusing for a warlock.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah. Fine. I'm going to start a cult. Sort of.
Yeah,
we
I'm
go.
in.
It's a cult
Love
of
a
murder.
cult me.
Love a cult, me.
Oh,
You going to
I'm
join
gonna,
the cult of murder?
I'm gonna take the trinkets that they gave us as well and like fashion them in with the beads and stuff that I've got on my prayer bead stuff.
Oh, you're that. The people.
Well, I'm
Come
just
on, you
gonna.
get the shell
Get the
necklace.
beats.
Well, yeah. Basically, I just want to be like, look which festivals I've been to.
I played at them.
Yeah, I know. You were great.
Damn right.
I'm actually while Lawson's setting this up, I'm going to interview the high note. I'm just gonna be like,
Okay.
before we met you, and you were like a traveling musician. Like, where did you play?
Everywhere. Orcanberry.
Oh.
That was one of them. Main stage, not your pyramid stage. Main stage. Orcanberry. Also, Orcapalooza. It's very much going to be the one joke going in with about 30 seconds between each as I try to remember the name of music festivals.
Did you play with Ozzy Orkborn?
Orc by Orc West. I was there at Orc by Orc West.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
What about Orkway Drive?
Orkway Drive. Yes,
Yeah.
I like that one. Heading down the Orkway Drive, heading into town. That's from the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtrack. Good song.
Do you like Head Orcamatica?
Yeah, very much. I liked Bloodstork.
Oh yeah,
Bloodstork was
Bloodstork.
good
Yep.
too. Yep. Oh, great fun,
Do you ever miss it? Like just playing in front of all those 1-2 people?
Orc
No.
Tangent. Sorry.
What did you say?
Sorry.
What did you say? I missed it.
Orc Tangent.
Oh, there it is.
Right.
There it is.
Staring at us right in the face.
Oh, god dang it.
Orkstival. Yep. Oh, God almighty.
Orkchella.
All right. Anything else? Splendor in the Orcs. There we go. Oh, you don't have Splendor in the Grass here, do you? Fuck, all right.
Is that an Australian
think
thing?
about- Yeah.
Is it Australian?
Oh, very good. Very fucking good. Totes Australian, mate. Totes. Yeah. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, I remember getting heckled at a music festival in Australia doing darkroom, and it was fucking great because like I'm in a tent, I'm on the ground attacking these people. I'm the only thing that's lit for fucking miles, and I just heard thump 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 thump, and it felt a whoosh, and it was just a meth head trying to punch me in the head and just
What?
missing. But it was fucking great because I was like, I'm the only lit thing. There are moths hitting me, you fucking idiot. That was great.
That
It was just really
must have been a bit intense though, to have somebody like come and try and physically assault you.
Yeah, but it was one of those things where when he went past, you knew he wasn't coming back. It was very much I'm doing this on a whim. Oh shit, I've kept going accidentally. Fuck.
The meth has
Who
given
knew
my
this would
legs so much
happen?
energy that I kept on running.
Ran to Windsor.
Mm.
Jeez.
And of course, he had no teeth to knock out. The drugs had seen to that. So that was a big day for everybody.
Nice.
Hey.
I don't think he bought a t-shirt after.
No.
Anyway.
We've got a few suggestions for the orc jokes here.
Not
So-
do we?
Orc Stock was definitely one of them. Orkchella,
Yep.
Orcsfield, Orkload for download, Orc Smack for Godsmack, I believe. Big Day
yeah.
Orc instead of Big Day Out.
Yep.
Very good.
Yep, that's
Orc,
great.
Orc Boozle Festival, which I just love
We all
that.
need to listen to Bjork.
Oh,
All orcs be orc.
Mm.
Hullabaloo's Orc. Does that work?
Oh, Hullabaloo's orc. That's so good. That's so fucking good. Orcapalooza.
Walks tour. Oof.
Oh,
Fucking
right.
hell, there's a...
What's going
Anyone-
on here?
Yeah, okay, right. Are we ready, Lawson? Have you set up?
Yes. Yeah. This is all set up. So you're at.
Okay.
As
you're
we
at
descended
Tidewatch.
into holding screen territory. Yes.
Okay. So yeah, this is Tidewatch, which is sort of like the main shrine on the giant spur. It's sort of like ignore the cloud cover. This is sort of like nestled into the spur itself.
Mm.
So I guess if you turn around, it's sort of like that way.
Mhm.
And as you ascend to Tidewatch itself, the first thing you notice is a large congregation of pilgrims who've surrounded what looks like to be a cleric of sorts. And she seems very overwhelmed as these pilgrims are all like clamoring to get her attention and get some kind of answers. Meanwhile, you say, "Oh, I've forgotten the bastard workbench." That's a workbench now.
My point.
My point.
That's a bullet. point.
Just to one side, you see a very eccentrically dressed dwarf hammering away at a workbench that doesn't look anything like a barrel or a shipping crate or any of the other 150 uses I've used this texture pack for.
Delicious.
Hey,
Shut up, I'm
everyone.
riffing.
Yeah. Hey, everyone. You know, to apologize for disappointing you earlier, perhaps we should all walk past the throng of people, sort of climbing onto that woman, and I will use coin to buy us all gifts from the blacksmith. Let's all go there, not looking at the terrible trouble happening over here.
I'll tell you
For which
what.
I have no plan for what I'm going to do the second we walk past it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just going to look at him dead in the eye and just be like, do you promise me to not walk past that group and use Thunderwave? Do you promise me? I don't want more blood on our hands than is necessary. I beg of you, please, within that beautiful face of yours, there must be a mind that construes the possibility of not using Thunderwave. I'll pay you. I'll pay you to not do it.
What? I have all your money.
I found another coin.
I promise I won't use Thunderwave when we walk past them. I take you to the blacksmith.
Yeah, okay.
Good
okay.
fun at the blacksmith. Let's go to there.
I'd like to see what the commotion is about, though. Can we make out from here, Lawson, about what's going on, like anything, or is the cleric looking like distressed? Did you say like is she wanting these people off her?
She looks very overwhelmed, like like she's just told a room of 10 people that there are only 8 chairs.
Right. Okay.
And you're going to be there for a while.
Sounds like a really mild administrative problem.
I think.
Yeah, but
there's not enough chairs.
It's a mild administrative problem that has just been told to the public.
Ooh, bad times. They're overreacting. They want their money out of the bank now, but Northern Rock is closed.
They want to rest them gams.
It's like,
I don't have your money. He's got your money.
It's a Bill's house.
Well, and George.
Why have you got my money, Bill?
Yeah, it's that kind of thing. What you can make out from snatches of conversation and sort of and shouting in general, like tutting and well I nevers and this kind of thing, is something about an ascension.
Oh, I love a good ascension.
Something that that an ascension has happened, and will the ascension happen again? And like what it's all very focused on this one concept of the ascension.
Let's go ask the blacksmith. If he's stood on his own, he's closer than us to the commotion. He must have an idea about this ascension.
Yeah, should we just go and ask him?
Actually have to go get into the body of it. Ask him.
Okay, let's go and talk to the blacksmith then, and just we'll keep an ear out in case the commotion rises beyond sort of a squabble to any sort of like fisticuffs or anything like that. But
do you want me to cast invisibility on myself and just go sit amongst the crowd?
Actually, having a pair of ears, just like listening in, wouldn't be terrible, would it? Do you want to do that?
Yeah.
Sure. Also, by the way, Dean Sheets has just donated $2 saying unlimited power.
Ah, yes, he likes my strong bad voice.
Saying lots of do-its as well, as in to do the Thunderwave.
Do it.
Okay. Hang on, gang. Can I come back in a minute?
Of course, mate. Do what you've got to do. We'll go to the
beauty.
podcast in a minute.
No. Continue adventuring. Continue adventuring. Do some sensible shit while I'm not here to sabotage it. I'll be back in a second.
Right, let's push the story.
Yeah. I'm going to go over to the blacksmiths then, and Scampy, I'll put you down, and you can decide whether or not you want to come with or.
I'm just gonna go listen.
Cool.
Right. So Scampy's casting invisibility and just sort of milling around the crowd to hear what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
is there anything I can nick? Anything that looks like worth of
Nothing at first glance, no.
I might check some pockets. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah, we can do it. We'll do a stealth check if you wanna do that. So what Scampy hears is that the high cleric is sort of trying to maintain sort of calm, giving a lot of platitudes, being like, the Oarsman will look after you. There will be answers come in time. At the moment, you kind of pick up on the sense that she's not been here all that much longer than most of the pilgrims.
Right. Okay.
And people are sort of still wanting answers. They're repeating a lot of questions and things. It's like, but what happened? Was it an ascension? Will the ascension happen again? You know, there's only a few days. We must prepare.
I'm just going to come out and say it. I'm just going to see if she believes it's a voice in the crowd. What the hell is an ascension?
She kind of like she hears you and looks around to see like, but there's so many other like questions and noises and like talking going on that it kind of all gets lost in her trying to answer.
Yeah, shrug. I'll just go back to see Jules.
Okay.
Well, Tor.
They can come see me.
Oh.
Just pop up in Wales.
Oh yeah.
What's up, brother?
Everything's good. You're right.
And so you want to go see the blacksmith?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
Okay, brilliant. So the dwarf clocks eyes on you quite quickly, and he puts down his work tools. Things gives you a big broad smile from under his bushy red beard,
Nice.
and kind of and he throws out like an oil and soot encrusted hand to you and things, and goes, hail and well met. I'm Bolo Tin Tugger.
Bolo Tin Tugger.
Bolo Tin Tugger.
I'll respond in kind, shaking his hand and saying, well, Bolo Tin Tugger, pleasure to meet you. My name is Tor, the Ember Walker. What are you working on here?
Oh, well, I suppose I haven't got really a name for it. I'll call it, I don't know, Mark III.
Nice. Also worrying.
Mark III, what's 1 and 2?
Yeah, what does it do?
Well, you know, sort of flight. That's what I'm aiming for. And you notice that he does have a large pair of like mechanical wings strapped to his back, made up of cloth and wood and gears and string. And you can see a very similar design as what he's working on at the moment.
Interesting. So you're making a machine to give you the power of flight. Amazing.
Well, magic's never really been my strong point, and I've always had a fascination with birds, but Mum and Pops wanted me to stay in the ground, you know, feet on the ground, hand on the hammer. So
like a truffle pig.
Exactly. Yes, exactly like your mother.
Oh, magnificent beard, ridiculous name, and even more ridiculous insults. I do believe that. Yes, you can tell that magic isn't your strong suit. Probably should stick to what you're doing.
But wordplay surely is. Is there such a thing? Let me just double check this. Can we offer you any assistance, my friend? Because I'm just thinking, is there a science check? What would a science thing to see if his contraption might actually work? Would that come into like insight?
Well, we come down whether he's made a contraption that works.
Well, yeah, because I just want to see if like looking over it, just be like, yeah, that makes sense. That should work in theory. Like if he hasn't got any like major errors with it or something.
Investigation?
Yeah, an investigation could work.
Let's give it a try, shall we? Just in case there's any glaring faults on it. Oh, ain't gonna be for me. Yeah, I don't even need to say it's like a 3. So no, no Cerebro.
He's he's sort of like he keeps like occasionally like tinkering with little bits and pieces, and then like he's got some like slightly like charred plans that he's like referring back to and things. He goes, I appreciate the offer to help, but honestly, this is all a bit of trial and error. As far as I'm aware, no one's tried this before.
I can fly.
You can fly?
Just shit on his dreams.
Like,
oh yeah, that was this is Scampy's whole thing is
like caw, I'm a bird fly, or like I'm a cast a spell and fly.
I can do both.
I want to see the caw, I'm a bird fly.
I'm gonna have to do a performance check to kind of time this right to pretend to fly, but also cast fly on myself. So, okay, I'll use this orange dice that you. So this is my performance check to kind of give off a
what to convincingly flap your arms?
Yeah. Where the Nobbin Nora plus 14? No, yeah, 14.
14.
Wait.
Okay.
That one. Yeah. Slap those chicken arms.
Oh, Jenko's just joined in the chat as well, saying, hey, who's exploded and pregnant now? John is still pregnant, but John has also exploded, I'm afraid, hence why he's not here in his seat. He has just body bits everywhere.
Yeah, Bolo sees straight through that.
Nah.
It's like, that's bloody magic.
Mm-hmm.
That's not Coco, I'm a bird.
Well, you don't have feathers.
Yeah, No, I don't have the feathers. That's why I'm making the wings.
And do you know what your problem is? You're too heavy for flight. Those wings are too small.
This is why we're making several versions. It's
Well,
all a
make
work
them
in
bigger.
progress.
When you say that this is the
Work
Mark
in
III,
regress.
how did you, like, with the Mark 1 and 2, how did you survive? Because, I mean, I'm imagining you're not jumping off the side of the cliff here and testing it out, right?
Oh, no, I didn't test Mark 1 and 2 here. I only came here, what? About maybe a month ago. I came up here to, because I like the updrafts and things like that were quite conducive to some of the tests. But when I got here, I was told that there'd be like people here, but when I got here, there was absolutely no one, not even a high cleric or anything. Then, what's her name? Sister Selka over there. She turned up maybe a week or two later, and then apparently there was some kind of ascension or something. I don't know. Apparently all the pilgrims that were here all got ascended up into the astral plane by the Oarsman, and they're all with their loved ones or whatever nonsense that they've got going on with them. I just quite enjoyed this as a quiet place to work, but now it's not as quiet. A lot of people are turning up, and they're all talking about this bastard ascension. Personally, I think it's a bunch of bunkum, but hey ho, this is technically their spot first, but I'm not going anywhere. They don't seem to mind me. I think
So we should head towards the top then. If things are ascending, we need to get to the highest point, and then yes, probably some sort of thing will happen up there. Am I wrong, or is there a certain place halfway up certain points from where these things would or should take place?
Well, I mean, going from what the pilgrims have said, it's only people that make it all the way to the top that ascend to the astral plane. So but barely anybody ever goes to the top. Apparently, it's very dangerous. There's a lot of stuff going on up there, and who knows?
I do like a bit of danger. So, what you're saying is the average person would die. Therefore, we should see a sort of road of bones in which to carve our path.
Something like that, perhaps.
Okay.
Nobody really knows. The only thing I know is that, for the most part, that the idea of a full-on ascension event happening at Tidewatch is enough to get all of these pilgrims riled up, and they're all coming here, and now Selka's absolutely overwhelmed because I don't think she knows much more than anybody else does.
Right. Well, how's about Tor that we get ourselves up to the top? Because I quite like the sound of ascending.
Well, I was just thinking...
Scampy the Ascended. That's quite a good ring to it, doesn't it?
It definitely does. I just had a thought, though. I'm going to sort of shy away from
I thought you were having headaches. Sorry.
Sorry?
Go ahead. I thought you were having headaches. Go
I'm
ahead.
just going to shy away from, like, Bolo, just so he doesn't overhear this bit. I'm just be like, listen, there's an opportunity here to make a bit of cash. Why don't we try and help out the High Priest by leading the pilgrims up the hill with us in exchange for a hefty payment? I mean, there's no threat that you and I and the High Note can't deal with, so why don't we just act as a bit of muscle for them, guide them up to the top of the thing? If they ascend, fantastic. If they don't, who cares? We still get paid.
Yeah.
And to be honest, between you and me, if we do run into something, remember, all we got to do is outrun them.
Just be faster than the slowest person.
Exactly,
Correct.
exactly. And there ain't more slow person than the high note.
Very true. Very true. I tell you what, I'm gonna like sort of like wink, not wink at. Wink. I'll wink at Tor, and I'll click over to the dwarfy man and be like, you. Do you have any use for Grick materials? For the wings and things like that? Could these be of use to yourself to help you with the Mark 3s, the 4s, and the 5s, the 11s? Because who knows? I mean, it's cut perfectly.
It literally is.
How much have you got?
I gesture at how much we've got. A Grick's worth.
Yeah, agree.
Minus like a couple of sleeping bags worth.
Yeah, he looks it over and things. He goes, actually, yeah, this would be pretty useful. I'll tell you what. I'll give you 150 gold for the lot.
You give me the Mark II.
You want the Mark II?
I want the Mark II.
Wait, so he's trading you his contraption? That's sick.
Scampy, terror of the skies.
You could be like the Green Goblin, just like.
Well, this is the thing. Because I'm very light, I might get a bit more use. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it
that's
could
true.
Be like,
that's true.
Mate, strafing runs.
Oh, that'd be great. And in fact, it won't fit me. There's no way it'll fit me, because I would say that I could take the Mark 1 and we could both try and like glide down together, but it's just not going to happen, is it?
Okay.
He's gone quiet.
Mark II. I'll tell you what. You've got yourself a deal.
Yes.
Nice.
I'll give you the Mark II. So you have got a pair of mechanical wings. The upside of this is Scampy now has the effects of feather fall.
Oh, wicked.
Wait. fall like that, Lawson? Like a feather?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Perfect, though, because I am going to jump off the giant spore when we finish.
Yeah, definitely. Imagine that, just like, I'll meet you down at the boat. Just straight down. Awesome.
Thank you, Lawson.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yep. So he takes the Grick materials from you quite happily. He goes, if you could do me a bit of a favor, though. Selka's, she's not too happy with me being here. So if you have a word with her and just try and smooth things over, and just, I'm really close to getting a breakthrough here, and I don't want to have to pack up all my stuff and head back down the spur.
So you want these guys? You want us to take care of these two? Yeah, these lot. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't need to take care of them like,
No, as in like we.
Just let them know I'm cool.
Yeah,
like,
don't worry. Don't worry. You are cool.
And I can't really go home.
I've got okay. I get +9 to like charisma check, so I think
nice.
I'll try and persuade them, and I'm going to use a point of inspiration as well.
Oh, awesome. Should we go over there now and then try and get this? But are we set on the idea of trying to act as sort of like caravan guardsmen?
We'll act as we'll act as caravan guardsmen.
Cool. I mean, if that is an option.
Sister Selka, is it?
She looks over to you guys and gives you a big warm welcoming smile as she moves from the congregation and sort of just apologizes to all of them. It's like, look, I'll be back in a moment. It's fine, calm down. Thing like that. She goes, it's like, oh, hail and well met, travelers. Are you also here for the ascension, or did the church send you? You don't look like the standard pilgrim that we get here.
No, alas. As we though, an Oarsman's blessing on your day, and may your sea travels be safe. Myself and my good friend Tor and our other friend Grithor are a traveling group of. We have ourselves a pilgrim himself here. Tor, he follows the Oarsman.
I'll show the trinkets.
I am more just a guardian of the roads, a warden, if you will. We've heard a lot of horror stories about this place, and what we are willing to do is, we're willing to guide pilgrims up to the top with us, because we actually need to get to the top we're willing to take people with us for a payment, but nothing worth of blood. We're not going to be taking your lives, or worse yet, your souls. We will be merely guiding them to their ascension site for, be it religious purposes, evil purposes. We don't know. Whatever they want to get up to, we are here to ensure that the road is safe.
Yeah.
What do you say?
That's a lovely sentiment, but currently the way things are, I don't think anybody wants to travel to the summit of the spur right now. You see, it's the full moon tonight, and it's well, as your disciple friend will already have told you, most likely, with the full moon being tonight, it's the holy day for the Oarsman. It's where we all gather here at the shrine and make offerings.
He
to the
told us.
Oarsman.
He told us nothing. He actually wanted me to come over here and try and smooth things over with you, and he's leaving out key information like that. So you know what? Actually, fuck him.
No.
I'm sorry, who are you talking about?
Yeah, she's talking about me, mate, not him, not the not the dwarf.
Oh, okay then, that's fine.
As she starts to explaining that the full moon of each month is a holy day here on the spire. Often pilgrims arrive and stay for weeks or months at a time to observe this day. However, during the last full moon, something odd occurred. Apparently, a heavy fog descended upon the spur, and it disappeared by the next day. But all of the temple residents were gone.
Oh.
So the Selka explains that the high clerics of the Oarsman on the mainland interpreted this as a great religious event, a mass ascension to the astral plane by the faithful, and that's why they have now sent a new cleric to Tidewatch, Sister Selka.
When you say disappeared, was there any trace of them? Blood, clothing, items left behind? What are we talking about? Because this becomes either, a divine experience, or this becomes murder at midnight. So we really need to be looking into this if I'm going to be getting my little legs up there.
Can I speak to you in private?
Yes.
Yeah. So she sort of she leads you guys into the sort of the shrine sanctum here, away from from everyone else, and she speaks in a very low and hushed tone. Things because look, I am devoted to the Oarsman and his tenants, but what the clergy have said, that this is an ascension, just doesn't seem right to me. I don't want to alarm the other pilgrims without proof, but I don't want to give them false hope.
So we should probably go have a look at what's gone on then before we allow actually anyone else to come up. Or we throw, all of the pilgrims at the wall and see if they stick.
Look, you guys seem like you can handle yourselves and have an amount of intelligence about you, at least to look at this situation with an amount of unbiased knowledge.
Christ.
He's alive.
Oh, hey.
Hi, gang.
Hey,
Sorry.
buddy.
It's
You
all right,
alright?
bro.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm
Oh,
fine. Yeah,
good.
that had to be dealt with immediately, but it's fine now.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
Hope everything's okay.
Yes, everything is fine. Yes, it is all good. It was one of those you get a text which is can you call, and then you talk through someone's problem, and
Okay.
it needed to happen in that exact moment, but it's all right now, and we're back at the broadcast, and where are we?
Good. I'm glad.
There you go.
We met a dwarf on the right hand side who has got these mechanical wings, and he's testing these wings to try and become a bird-like creature and just fly around and have a good old time in the air. And Mikey traded him our Grix leather for one of the mechanical wings. So now he has the ability of feather flight, which means he can kind of like glide around now and doesn't take damage from like high falls and stuff like that, which is ace. Now we've just met this high cleric called Selka, who is trying to manage a situation where all of the previous pilgrims that were here have, air quotes, ascended, but she's not entirely sure if it's been like a good thing or if it's been a bad thing. But all that we know is all the pilgrims have gone.
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah. So
Wow.
she was just saying about how you said. Sorry, Lawson. I know you were saying like, you look like you can handle yourselves, but there's light.
Oh, it's Jesus
Jennifer,
himself.
look busy. So Selka explains that just to bring John up to speed again, is that the ascension happened exactly a month ago during the full moon, which is a holy day for the Oarsman's disciples. The next full moon is tonight. She's kind of worried because although she is a devout cleric of the Oarsman, she's also a bit of a skeptic. It seemed like the high clergy of the mainland were too quick to go, oh, this is ascension, this is a wonderful thing, and not kind of look into the possibility that there might be something a bit more nefarious here. But this is not something that this is not information that she's been willing to share with the pilgrims because she doesn't want to scare anyone. She also doesn't want to give anybody false hope that this is the ascension that they're promising. So what she's saying to you guys is that she seems to trust you guys enough that you've got the wherewithal that she's going to give you free reign of Tidewatch to investigate, to see if you can find out one way or the other whether this was a supernatural ascension or if there was something malicious behind this.
Okay.
Let's do some investigation rolls then.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Wait, are we investigating right now?
You can do an investigation right now of the inner shrine if you wish.
I'll use the Dave Benson Phillips dice.
It's been gunged. Oh, big roll.
19 plus...
Fucking hell.
Less so.
Boom.
Oh,
Nice.
Big Daddy 13.
22. Oof. Woohoo.
Wait, hang on. And what was this investigation?
Yes, an investigation check.
I wonder if I've got some sort of great, some passive impediment. Yay, -1. It's 12. Yay.
Oh, bless.
Oh, I know less about what I said before.
What's under this?
Okay, I'm just using that as like as a awning entrance for the shrine.
That's the cafe.
Yeah, it's the cafe. Somewhere over there is the gift shop. So, sorry, what did people get? I know you got 22, John, you got 12, Jules, you got
9.
9. Okay. So it's pretty much Scampy's taken the lead on this for the most part, but the only thing that you managed to really locate in something that could be massively untoward, because this is quite a windy place and it is a bit ramshackle, is that Scampy finds under the cot of where the High Cleric sleeps is a broken holy symbol.
Oh.
And it looks like, from your investigation knowledge, it looks like it's been cast aside or broken in a fight.
Oh. Selka. You only came here recently, correct?
I arrived maybe 2 weeks ago, if that.
Was the dwarf here before that?
He was. Actually, I was meaning to speak to you about Bolo. Could you get him to fuck off?
Oh, he wants me to tell you that he's cool.
He keeps saying that, but also, have you ever tried to hold any kind of sermon where, at irregular 45-second intervals, the sound of a hammer hitting anvils, metal, wood, and occasionally a dwarf's thumb happens? It's nigh on impossible.
Excuse me, friends. Do we have the wings made by the dwarf?
We do.
So he does not have wings.
Oh no, he's got 2 other pairs.
Not anymore, he doesn't. I go, I pick him up. I push. Throw. Cliff.
Are you helping him test his wings?
Now who is cool? Yes, I am helping him. I am helping him test his need for wings by throwing him off without wings.
Oh, this should be good.
No wings for a guy.
Okay.
Okay, so you're gonna just pick up good old Bolo Tin Tugger and chuck him off of Tidewatch.
I take him all the way over there. I got sick. It's not bloody go long.
Ooh.
It's not the bloody Hail Mary pass. I carry him over there and then I throw him. Come on.
Okay. You get him.
Not
Is this like the
monsters.
same way as like in Mr. Nanny, the guy like throws the dog in the river
Yeah.
in the background? Like, yeah.
Hang on.
Yeah, you just. So
Hang on.
yeah,
What?
Right, in the film, Mr.
Right,
Nanny with Hulk
Mr. Nanny.
Hogan, in where he's riding on the bike in the intro, there's a part where he's going past a river and stuff, and literally in the background, someone is throwing their dog into the lake. And it's just sort of like, yeah.
Like literally,
It's just there.
YouTube
It's in
it,
the movie.
Mr. Nanny dog throw, and it will come straight up.
Yeah, come straight up.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, wow is the way to describe it.
That sounds so amazing. Well, yeah,
Well,
let's
know.
let's like that. Grithor doesn't like the idea that this guy's been hassling the priestess. So off we go.
okay, so that's a decision made. So you guys are just like in the shrine, just as it's the high note,
I'm
just
just
like
it happen, yeah.
yeah, the high note, just like okay, leaves.
The thing
You
is,
just hear
the thing is,
hear the hammering, stop, clatter to the ground. Yeah, what are you doing? Stop that! Oh God, no, it's not red. It's not red.
listen, we had our fun advancing the plot. Let's have the high note have his fun.
So sorry, our friend sort of cut you off. What do you want us to get rid of him? Is there anything in reward for doing so?
We just sat there in silence, listening to the sound travel behind us, and we're just there like doo 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 doo. So about that.
Yeah.
Oh.
She,
Well, he's gone.
she looks very perturbed.
Oh no! Have I disappointed you all a second time?
No, you could
No,
never
you've done
disappoint
fine,
us.
buddy.
You've done fine.
Okay. Cause priestess lady, if you're sad he's gone,
You
go
enjoyed
with.
it.
You want to also? No? I have misunderstood your desires. What is it you want?
Ooh.
She's like, well, you know what? I wasn't specific about how.
Yes,
So
that's right.
That's on me. That's
Yeah.
Yes,
on me.
blame yourself. This is completely moral. I made the choice to kill the man. It's your fault. Of course. That's logical.
So
It isn't, obviously.
yeah. I mean, as you throw Bolo off the edge of Tidewatch, he has managed to strap Mark III to himself, and you kind of just see him like spiraling down. So he's not plummeting to his
Yeah.
death, but I don't know.
He's been
Like,
inconvenienced.
He's been inconvenienced is definitely the word for it.
Right.
Either way, Bolo is gone. You have dealt with Bolo.
Wait, is he still on his way down?
I feel sorry for
Yeah,
him.
yeah, he's still sort of like circling his way down.
Oh, I'm just gonna look with my little finger and magic missile. Pew.
Pew! Just a really
Pew.
like
Pew.
lackluster sound, just like as you're
Pew.
fucking Jason Bateman dangling the chainsaw down
Thing
there,
is,
and you're
though-
just going pyong.
That's the laser sound of a Star Trek fan. That.
Yeah. Laser? That's not
Oh,
even going to.
phaser. So
Lasers aren't even going to. They're not even going to dent our forward sensor shields.
come on.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, Bolo doesn't have any forward sensor shields.
Just skin.
Aw.
Yeah, just skin and a pair of.
His
a
forward
pair of
sensor
wings
shields are
made
his
of plastic.
eyelids. Just takes it straight in the face. Ah, my sensor shields! But my wings are completely intact.
I tell you what, roll me. I know magic missile hits automatically, so roll me a d20.
Yes.
Oh god.
Jules, do me a favor. Pick up the Grick stuff.
Oh, I was going to go search his workshop anyway because I'm hoping that you'll have
Great.
told us about this whole fight thing or this broken holy symbol, but I'll tell you why in a minute.
Yeah.
18.
Oh dear. Yeah, it's an 18.
Yeah, with an 18. Okay. Where would you like magic missile to hit him?
Right. You know what? Right in the top, just between the shoulder blades at the bit of the neck. You know, just to kind of separate into 3 sections, kind of feeling.
Wow. So he was sort of like doing his like a spiraling descent, but you've shot him right in the apparatus of the flying mechanism. You know, right in the like the core chassis where like that keeps all like the gears and the pulleys and everything together. So that's just shattered apart, and he's plummeting.
Oh, the belly flop.
I feel sorry for him.
He's knows. I think like you hear the shriek of a man that knows he probably will not survive the rest of this fall.
That's what you get.
And you because you're so high up, you just see him plunge into the cloud cover, and that's it. The noise dissipates.
And that's the end of that chapter.
You don't hear the impact, but you can kind of assume it.
Oh
I feel
my
like
God.
we'll find pieces of him when we get back down to the boat.
Hussein with the great shout, by the way, just says, "We said no laser shields." You remember from last time?
Yes, I do.
And his
Amazing
meat
shield.
armor can't defend against pews of that magnitude.
Twongs.
Kwong.
So Scampy, like, moving smoothly on from this man's horrible fate. Has Scampy shared this information with the
Yeah,
group?
I will share the thing I was going to say. So yeah, I found this, the broken holy symbol. It looks like an oar. Did you say it looked like an oar, Lawson? I think you did.
Yeah. It sort of looks like
Under the priest's bed. Why have you been fighting? Are you a bad mush?
Shut up, Michael.
Bareback mush.
No bareback mush.
I haven't seen the video yet, but I need to.
Oh, mate, you need to watch it. John's intrigued from bareback mush, and I haven't seen the video yet.
I'm very excited by whatever bareback mush is.
I'll send you a link after this, bro.
Okay,
enjoy
good. I
There's
think I'll be
context.
familiar with the activity. It sounds.
So Selka tells you things that she hasn't really had time to have a proper investigation of the area, but this does kind of confirm her suspicions that whatever this ascension was isn't exactly the holy event that people are assuming it to be. She asks you she asks you guys if you would mind staying tonight, as she knows that you've made mention that you want to travel to the top of the spire, but tonight's the next full moon after the original ascension event.
Yeah.
So if you guys wouldn't mind to stay, just stay this night during this holy ritual, just to offer a bit of protection, and maybe put keep an eye out on what might occur again.
Sure thing. I mean, like, it seems like a sensible thing to do.
Of course.
Yeah.
We must.
I'm going to go and check Bolo's workstation, because it's only just occurred to me that if the timeline is pilgrims are here, they're not here, Selka arrives 2 weeks afterwards, but in between those 2 points, Bolo arrived.
Yes.
So I'm going to go check his workstation to see if he has looted anything that was previously here, or has any more clues as to the whereabouts of
Box of
pilgrims.
spines.
You never know. He might be the bloody bad guy.
He could have been like Ed Gein.
Yeah, exactly. It was the wings were made out of skin.
Belt of
Just like-
nipples.
I was going to say that's why the wings never worked. He just kept making them out of nipples. Like,
Curse these nipple wings.
Curse these nipple wings.
Curse you, Robo Burble Bill.
Oh, Shadow Stars
Wow.
just said, let's still hope the scroll is down at the bottom on a rock. So basically, he might survive the fall and have call lightning as his revenge plan.
Oh, I look forward to Chekhov's fucking lightning scroll.
I hope.
Third
Yeah.
act is going
So yeah,
on.
no, you check over the Bolo's
check
workshop,
Mhm.
or I guess now your workshop because Bolo's gone.
Oh, God.
He's a chump.
Bolo's a chump. And you check over. It's just general sort of like dwarven workshop kind of stuff. Hammers, anvils, other words for tools.
Fair enough.
Hose.
There doesn't seem to be anything sort of majorly out of the ordinary. It does look like he has scavenged a couple of bits of like scrap metal that might have once been effigies of the oarsmen and the oars and things like that, but it doesn't look like there's anything sort of incriminating.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
Out
So
of it.
basically, we've just watched an innocent man get murdered. He's just a bit annoying.
I didn't even find him that annoying. I thought he was all right.
You didn't deal with him. The priestess
quite-
was very annoyed.
I had to deal with him. I got some wings out of him. I don't
Oh,
wanna
what an
follow him.
asshole! I can't believe he did that.
I don't want to follow him.
Okay. If we are going to set up shop here for the night and make sure that these pilgrims stay safe, should we try and encourage them to stay inside the room that we were just talking to Selka in, so that at least there's some sort of like defensive?
Someone sit on top of the temple.
So sort of dotted around the open space around here, using the theater of imagination, is several sort of like tents and marquees.
Okay.
Where people have made like, little makeshift little sleeping arrangements.
Yeah.
Things like that, because on top of the pilgrims that were already here when you arrived, as soon as you come out of the shrine, you notice that a lot more have arrived.
Oh, because it's the full moon and we're in the evening. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How's about we set up? I can sit on top of I'll go up on top of the throne. Like, not on the throne, on top of the temple thing. I'll sit on top, because then I can just keep a watchful eye out.
Sure.
Yeah. You also, as a side note, you notice amongst the gathering of these pilgrims, the congregation that you met on the way up.
Right. Okay.
Ludvain and his people. He spots you and gives you a warm welcome, which it's like a nice a big hello and things, and soon the news that these three the three strangers that are here amongst the pilgrims are helpful and faithful members of the clergy, and that you're here you are safe guardians and chosen pilgrims just as much as anybody else here, and it kind of assuages any fears or any doubts that the pilgrims might have.
At this point, Grithor, very loudly recognizing the people from before, it says, "Hey, it's the guys who don't believe in this god and believe in Johnny Onions."
Oh, mollusks.
It's the Johnny Onionites! Johnny Onions!
They sort of shake their head slightly and go, no. You believe in Johnny Onions, remember?
Onions!
Yes, onions.
Onions!
Yes, Johnny Onion.
Johnny Onions.
You're bearing his child, I think that was mentioned.
Johnny Onions.
Johnny Onions.
Johnny Onions.
Johnny Onions.
Johnny Onions.
Johnny Onions.
I'm gonna ask Selka, like, there's a lot of people out here. Like, how do you manage such a huge mass of people? Like, what have you got on the the religious itinerary for tonight to keep everyone calm and in order?
I feel like we're going to watch a magician.
Well, I mean, to be honest, it's not usually there hasn't been a gathering like this for a long time. But once news spread about this ascension, people have been flocking to it. Look, the general thing with this being the holy night of the Oarsman is the congregation will sing a weathered hymn to venerate the Oarsman, and then from there, one by one, people will present their offerings to the Oarsman, and she gestures out the window of the shrine to show that there is a small rock outcropping very close to where Bolo was unceremoniously tossed off by Grathor.
Excuse me?
X-rated.
You heard me.
It was nice to do.
This is his last request.
He was a frustrated boy.
There's a small like rock outcropping that looks like it's been carved. There's various symbols of the Oarsman. It looks like where everything else has been sort of wind blasted and looks a bit shabby to it. The balcony itself looks very well tended to.
Okay.
She mentions that at the balcony, one by one, pilgrims will make their offering to the Oarsman by casting off the offering into the sea from the balcony while saying a quiet prayer of contemplation.
What sort of things do people offer usually?
It can be anything. It can be like homemade trinkets, oars, sometimes keepsakes of lost loved ones, or people, or like small pictures, like portraits and things like that of people that have been lost at sea. It's really down to the individual pilgrim and why they've arrived at Tidewatch, to what offering they give. She's made the pilgrimage here a couple of times in her youth, and she's seen everybody cast off anything from precious gems to even just a single flower or a handful of seeds that just meant a lot to the person in question.
So it's almost like they've got to give devotion to the Oarsman. It's like there's got to be sentiment to their valuables that they're giving.
Yes, the Oarsman is very much. He seems to be more interested in, like you said, the conviction and the sentiment behind the offering than it is the offering themselves.
Got you. Okay. I'm just having a thought, and obviously this might be completely in the wrong direction, but it's just, can we be sure? Because as Selka has just said, she's made several pilgrimages up to this spot. Could it be one of the pilgrims that is summoning something nefarious, or messing with the system to try and make something bad happen? Or is that completely off base?
It's not sort of like the boons of the Oarsman aren't so like visceral.
Okay.
People don't tend to make these offerings because they want, great riches, or because they want something to happen. It's usually people who have kind of resigned themselves that they might not ever see their loved ones again.
Right.
But
it's always worth checking just in case there's like some devil's pact going on.
Yeah, it's not so much sort of like, it's not like a crossroads kind of deal. It's more a bit of like a sort of a supernatural peace of mind.
Okay, cool. I can dig it. So, as it's I assume getting closer to evening, should we take this as our point of break for the week and then come back next week to deal with the sort of the new moon and all of the other shenanigans that are going to happen?
Yes, currently timeline-wise, the sun is setting and you can start to hear the weathered chant of the congregation.
Oh,
nice.
I love it. I hope the moon turns red or something. Like I'm feeling some lovely culty stuff going.
Yes.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Lawson, for that. That was absolutely brilliant. And I look forward to seeing all of this cult action next week. Should be very, very fun indeed. Gentlemen, it was an absolute pleasure as always. And you know how we usually end things by now. We just go from left to right to tell people what we're up to and where people can find us over the coming weeks. So, Mikey, why don't you kick things off?
Yes, so it's a bit of a smaller schedule for me at the moment. I got to move back and forth between here and Cumbria, so I will be streaming next on Wednesday for my lovely show with my buddies of Set Sail for Fail, where we have some pirate adventures. So that's what's happening Wednesday at 8 p.m. Come and have a go. and just
If you think you're hard enough.
Is that over? That's over on Fang and Bang, isn't it?
Yes, that's on Fang and Bang on Twitch. So it's twitch.tv/Fang and Bang, all one word, and all one pretty man, and that's me. Over to Lawson.
Oh, yes, I do things. Yes. Well, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I do. I'm always doing stuff, but then I'm not. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Crafting Kaiju. I am your Kaiju's favorite Kaiju, and I like to build things rather than destroy them. But I also like to destroy them too sometimes. I will be streaming on Friday night, 7 p.m. Crafting with the Kaiju, and can I say? Oh yeah, no, we're past the NDA. Curse City, the brand new Warhammer Quest box set, will be arriving. So I will be doing a grand unboxing and build, and just really getting all amongst it. I might even get the airbrush set up so I can start priming them if I get them built like on stream, and just have a great time of it. So please come and join and like help me rummage through all the goodness that is arriving in this beautiful box set.
Because the best thing is there are so many models to love there. And a big shout out to Games Workshop for sending us a copy of that very early. So that'll be absolutely amazing, and expect to see some more coverage of it further down the line as well. So yeah. Also, Micah has just donated $5 saying, great to have you back, Mikey. How lovely is that?
Oh,
big
thanks,
love.
bro.
Big love, mate. Big love.
I know, I'm sorry I've been away, but there's been some shit happening, and it's been shit. But I'm back and I'm here. So thank you so much, mate. I love it.
Big ledges all around. And
big ledge, I know.
Johnny Boy, where can people find you and what are you up to?
I'm at twitch.tv/Robotron. I'm there 6 days a week, twice a day, doing all sorts. Great variety of shows. Got the Dark Room, world's only live action video game. It's all very good. It's a lot of fun. It's just a chilled hangout place for nerds. It's enjoyable. There we go.
How
Smooth
lovely.
Son of a bitch.
I need to figure out a way of doing that because that's absolutely brilliant. That's so good. I absolutely love it. And I will be back on Wednesday to do more Banner Saga stuff. And that's pretty much it for me. Until next Sunday, doing some stream with these lovely gents. So yeah, have a great rest of your weekend, guys, because obviously it's a long weekend. So enjoy your day off tomorrow. The old bonk holiday. Have a little bit of chill time. I'm not sure what the weather's going to be like for you guys, but it's meant to be, according to Kerry, the weather's meant to drop off dramatically and even snow next week.
It's supposed to be absolutely dog shit.
Like, what is going on? What is going on with this world? Oh,
we have happiness.
Well,
climate change.
Let's enjoy it together, whatever form it takes, shall we? So yes,
for however long it lasts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us here today. It's been an absolute blast. I've loved every single second of it, except for the moments when John was away. Obviously, the absence.
Sorry about that.
Yeah. But that's not. Sometimes real life gets in the way, and you got to deal with it. So treat yourself with love and respect, my friends. We will see you next week. You are all absolute legends. Thank you all so much. We'll catch you in a bit. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
We out.